Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, children. Today we are going to see the valuation and adjustment of goodwill. We are going to see valuation and adjustment of goodwill. Yes. So now, according to Accounting Standard 26, goodwill is an intangible asset, and according to Accounting Standard 26, goodwill is an intangible asset, and we have two types of goodwill, and unless we pay for it, it is not recognized in the books of account. Okay, so we have already seen the types of goodwill. One is self-generated goodwill, and the other one is purchased goodwill. So here, in case of partnership firm, we have this self-generated goodwill because we are going to raise our goodwill. Okay, we are going to value, and we are going to ask the new partner to bring in the premium for goodwill amount. Okay, so the money which is brought for goodwill is termed as premium for goodwill because this amount is used to compensate the sacrificing partners. Okay, so the existing partners who sacrifice a part of their profit share in favor of the new partner will be compensated with this premium for goodwill. Okay, so it is used to compensate the sacrificing partners. Right now, in admission of a partner, we are going to have 5 accounting treatment for goodwill. So the first treatment is when goodwill is paid privately. Here, the person, the new partner will not bring in the amount, goodwill amount or the premium for goodwill amount will not be brought into the firm. It will be paid privately to the partners who sacrifice. Okay, so this is the first adjustment. Second is when the goodwill is brought in cash or check, brought in form of cash or check, and after compensation, it will be retained in the business. Okay. So this is the second type of adjustment. The third one is goodwill or premium for goodwill is brought in cash or check, but it will be withdrawn by the partners because we use this premium for goodwill to compensate the sacrificing partners, and that amount after compensation will be withdrawn either fully or partly. Okay, then the fourth method of adjustment is goodwill when it is brought in kind instead of cash or check, it will be brought in kind. Okay, and the fifth type of adjustment is when a part of goodwill or the full part of goodwill. Okay, when a part or full of goodwill is not brought by the incoming partner or by the new partner. Okay, okay, so when the new partner is not able to bring either a part of goodwill or full amount of goodwill, premium for goodwill. So this is the fifth type of adjustment of goodwill. Now the other one is also there, which is called as hidden goodwill. So here in this case, goodwill has to be valued with the partner's capital, either with the partner's capital or it will be hidden. The question will be silent on the value of goodwill. We have to find out, we have to calculate and find out the value of goodwill. Okay, so that is the sixth one, which is called as hidden goodwill. So now we'll see one by one. The first one, paid privately, when there is no transaction affecting the firm, then we will not pass any entry in the books of accounts. Okay, so as it is paid privately, this transaction is a personal transaction which is between the incoming partner and the existing partner. Okay, so it means that it is a private transaction, and it's not going to affect the books of accounts of our partnership firm. Okay, so we are not going to pass any journal entry for this paid privately. So now we will see from the next method, when premium for goodwill is brought in cash or check and retained in the business. Okay. Now we'll see sum number 22 from exercise. A and B are in partnership, sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 5:3. C is admitted as a partner who pays rupees 45,000 as capital and necessary amount of goodwill, which is valued at rupees 60,000 for the firm. His share of profits will be 1/5, which he takes 1/10 from A and 1/10 from B. Pass journal entries and also calculate future profit sharing ratio of the partners. Now, sum number 22. So here, first we will complete the working notes. The old PSR of A and B is 5:3, and C is coming for 1/5 share, which he is going to get from 1/10 from A and 1/10 from B. Okay, so A is going to surrender 1/10. Okay, so A's surrender is 1/10. So now we'll find out the new profit sharing ratio for A. From his share of 5 by 8, A is surrendering 1/10 for C. Okay, so now what is the LCM? 25 minus 4, so 21 by 40. Okay, now B, out of his old share 3 by 8, he is also surrendering 1/10 for C. So when they give this 1/10 from A and 1/10 from B, it means that their sacrifice is given directly. So you just have to subtract it from the old ratio to get the new ratio. Okay. Minus 4. So you will get 11 by 40. And now C is getting 1/10 from A and 1/10 from B, isn't it? So 1/10 from A and 1/10 from B. So it becomes 2 by 10, right? So to bring the denominator equal, just multiply it with 4. So it becomes 8 by 40. So the new profit sharing ratio is 21:11:8. And now, how much is the sacrifice made by A and B? Okay. So the sacrifice made by A and B is, we'll continue the working notes in the next page. So now we are going to find out what is the sacrifice made by sacrifice of A and B. It is directly given in the question that A sacrifices 1 by 10 and B is sacrificing 1 by 10. So their sacrificing ratio is 1:1. And now the total value of the firm's goodwill is given as rupees 60,000. Okay, firm's goodwill is given here. So firm's goodwill is rupees 60,000. C is admitted for 1/5 share, isn't it? So now to find out C's share of goodwill, find out how much is 1/5 of this 60,000. Okay, so you'll get rupees 12,000, right? So 12,000 is the amount to be brought in by C for premium for goodwill. Now we'll go to the previous page for passing journal entry. So now journal is particulars. We will use this column for date, particulars, debit in rupees, and credit in rupees. Okay. Yes. Now, when cash is brought in for capital and also premium for goodwill, debit cash account as it is an asset, increase of asset. So cash account debit to C's capital account to premium for goodwill. Yes. So C is bringing 12,000 for goodwill. Just now we calculated, and he is bringing 40,000 for his capital. So the total amount brought in by C is 52,000. And pass the narration as being amount brought in by C for capital and premium for goodwill. Now, in the next step, we are going to distribute this premium for goodwill to the partners who sacrifice. Okay, so here the sacrificing ratio of A and B is 1:1. So this 12,000, which is the premium for goodwill, has to be distributed among the sacrificing partners as a compensation. So the next entry is premium for goodwill account debit to A and B are the sacrificing partners, isn't it? So A's capital account to B's capital account. So this 12,000 is distributed among the partners equally as their sacrificing ratio is equal. Okay. So 6,000 and 6,000. And the narration to be written is being premium for goodwill credited to the partners in their sacrificing ratio, that is 1:1. Okay, so this is how we have to pass the journal entry. First entry is for the cash brought in by the new partner for his capital and premium for goodwill, and the second entry is the distribution of this premium for goodwill among the sacrificing partners. Okay, thank you children.